Keep crying, keep crying.
I'm calling Brandy. Stop filming the boy. Unnecessary.
Look at that hot Smexy couple.
Hot Schmexy? You have a bunch of stuff in your hair, man.
Really?
Yeah. Stop!
I'm getting that kid. Wait,
You're
Robbie
so
got in
weird.
front of the kid. Oh, the tree's in the way.
Feel too creepy. Okay.
Let me call Brandy real quick. Y'all think we'll be done soon? I mean, all we got is these 2 lines, and then...
So, what are we gonna do about getting progress parts?
I don't know. I need to... What?
We played speedball one Thursday.
We have 15 minutes on that thing? Did you find a battery? So it's Balamohan. So, what exactly is going on here, Mr. Balamohan?
Are you even reading your lines, Caleb?
The cold. I never got a chance to read every time we read, we stop right before my line happens.
It's okay.
Go.
Just go, Caleb.
When you zoom in on his face?
Oh god, I am.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Things are going as you would expect. It's rather cold here after a recent snowfall. As you can see, there are several Cherokee people walking behind me. With me is Cherokee Indian Balamohan. So what's going on here today, Balamohan?
We Cherokee have been run from our land. We've been held at bayonet point and forced to leave. We have to walk for miles.
It seems rather cold here. How have you been faring in this weather?
It is cold. Very, very, very cold. We be frozen and sleep on frozen ground. And sometimes in very cold wagons. Sometimes they do not wake up.
So do you know why you're being moved to the west?
We know what the white men say. We know about the treaty. We spit on the treaty of New Ikoha. Those are not our leaders. Those are other people that signed that contract. We are led by Chief John Ross.
And what does Chief John Ross believe?
Those are our lands. Those are our homes. The whites do not own our lands. We have been tricked.
It's been very nice speaking with you, Mr. Balamohan. Well, that's how the Cherokees feel about this. Back to you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Things are going as you would expect. It's rather cold out here after a recent snowfall. As you can see, a long line of Cherokee people are walking behind me. With me is Cherokee Indian Balamohan. So what's going on here today, Mr. Balamohan?
My people, we have been forced to leave our land and walk for miles. We were even, damn it.
Go when you're ready.
We Cherokee have been forced from our homes and forced to walk for miles. We were even held at bayonet point to leave.
It seems rather cold out here. How have you been faring in this weather? It seems rather cold out here. How have you been faring in this weather?
It is cold. We are forced to sleep on the frozen ground and sometimes in the wagons. So we do not wake up sometimes.
It seems rather cold outside. How have you been faring in this weather?
It is cold. We are forced to sleep on the frozen ground and sometimes in the icy wagons. Many of us do not wake up.
Do you know why you're being moved to the west?
Because of the white men. We know about the treaty of New Ikoha. It sucks, we spit on it. The people that signed that contract were not our men. We are under the command of Chief John Ross.
And what does Chief John Ross believe?
That is our land. Alright, that's enough of that.
Okay.
You sure, Caleb? Whenever you're ready, Caleb.
It's totally filming.
I know, but I said hold on before you. Alright. And those are our lands. That is our home. The whites do not own our land. We have been tricked. How?
It's been very nice speaking with you, Mr. Balamohan. Well, that's what the Cherokee have to say. Rick, back to you. Well, Rick, I'm here with Private John Smithy. He's just been telling me about his take on this event. So, what do you think's going on here, Mr. Smithy?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't even know why we're here. We gave these Cherokee people 2 years to move, and not any of them moved. Oh, well. I just guess I butchered that.
Well, Rick, I'm here with Private John Smithy. And he's just been telling me about his take on the situation. So, Mr. Smithy, what do you think about this event?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't even know why we're here. We gave these Cherokee people 2 years to move, and barely any of them moved at all.
So why do you think the Cherokee were so reluctant to leave?
Stop it.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
They all complain about that treaty sign, saying that they're gonna move. They're all saying it's like illegitimate. They must know what a treaty is in America. Well, anyways, we had to all come all the way down here to Georgia and move about 16,000 Indians to the west. Damn it. Wheat. Gotta move to the wheat.
He's totally filming.
No, I don't care. I can edit this out. Okay. Hey, move your fingers off the volume thing. Okay. Just want to pick up everything we can. I mean, they were all complaining about all this treaty they signed, the one that they said they're going to move out of these lands. I mean,
They must just not know what a treaty means in America.
I've got the illegitimate part. I was going to say that, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm forgetting something. They're complaining about that treaty they signed, the one that they promised they're going to move out of these lands. I mean, they're saying something about it all being like illegitimate or something like that. I don't really understand. It must not know how a treaty works in America. Anyways, we had to come down here to Georgia and move about 16,000 Indians out to the west.
Wow.
Stop, wait.
Wow. So there are currently about 16,000 Cherokee people walking behind me?
What? No, not really. I mean, we split them up into 16 different groups, and we even moved them all kinds of different ways. Like, we put some of them on a steamboat that's going up the river right now. We currently have the northern route of the trail going on. I can't. You should have got it last time. Oh my god.
Wow. So there are currently about 16,000 Cherokee people walking behind me?
What? No, not really. You see, we break them up into groups. There's about 16 groups or so, and we even move them differently. Like, we put some in steamboats like that. We have the northern route currently, and we still have about 1,000 of them or so, but they're dying really fast. But it's a necessity to do.
Do you think, even without the treaty, the migration of the Indians from the south is essential? Do you think, even without the treaty, the migration of the Indians from the south is essential? Do you think, even without the treaty, that the migration of this... God, effort!
Keep recording.
Even without the treaty, the migration
Robin,
of
you're
the...
gonna have to start over.
Why?
Press the button back again.
Oh, God, sorry. Do you think, even without the treaty, the migration of the Indians from the south is essential?
You know, I just realized you should probably look at me when you say that.
No.
Because the camera's been right over here the entire time. I was like, whoa, it just teleports.
That's true. But the... God dang it.
Come on, look in the
Give me a
eyes.
second.
Don't blink.
Do you think, even without the treaty, the migration of the Indians from the south is essential? Quit blinking at me!
Because you don't blink at me. You just like, do you think? The treaty.
Do you think, even without the treaty, the migration of the Indians from the south is essential? Woo! We got that. Do you think, even without the treaty, the migration of the Indians from the south is essential?
Well, I just got to say my line, that's it? Okay,
Wait.
Have these closer up to me, kind of think of it.
Yeah, because I was just over here, remember?
Get over here.
What do you want me to get? Oh, so I'm gonna like...
And then you're gonna have to zoom out so I can say my line and thank you.
Oh, well then
Thank you
get
for
right
your
there.
time.
Yeah, that's what I was
Well, thank
trying to
you for your
understand.
time, Mr. Smithy.
Okay, let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see the shot.
What do you want? What?
I was trying to fix the stick for Robin.
Oh.
I can't see the stick anymore. That's better. Yeah, that's good enough. Well, I know some Americans believe that these Indians can be noble, call them like noble savages, something like that. But I don't think they're noble. I mean, I agree with former President Jackson. These Indians need to go. There's a lot of hard feelings here in the South, especially in Georgia. These Indians need to move.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Smithy.
Okay. Well, I know that some Americans believe that we can all get along. They call them noble savages, something like that. But I don't think they're that noble. I agree with former President Jackson that these Indians need to grow. We're a growing nation. The South, they need farming land. So I think all these Indians should move.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Smithy.
How'd you get here to begin with?
My dad brought me.
Why didn't your dad pick you up?
He lives 30 minutes away. Brandy! What's up?
Not a recorder calling. Oh, use my camera.
Cool, how long is that gonna take?
Don't record me either.
Not long, right? Well, I am at the...
Can't be looking at it, that's awkward. What's on? Okay. Well, I know that there's some Americans around here who believe that these Indians are noble savages. I don't believe they're that noble, honestly. I agree with former President Andrew Jackson that these Indians need to go. We're a growing nation here, and we need more farmland in the South. These Indians need to move.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Smithy.
I said that was beautiful.
Would you stop it?
I wanted to do driving first, but okay. That was too late. Oh.
It seems that Mr. Balamohan is crying.
Wait, why are you saying that line?
I don't know, WTF?
Is there water in the shot?
And that's how the soldiers seem to view the event. Well, there seem to be several conflicting viewpoints here. And now, a disturbance on the trail. Well, that's all for here. Back to you, Rick. Well, that's all for now. Back to you, Rick.